Okay, so we're going to be drafting our plan oblique today, which means you'll need your 30-60 triangle, your T-square, your plan, and your lead holder. So what you're going to want to do is lay your plan underneath your drafting page. And you want to make sure that the stairs are at the top. The stairs are at the top, and you've aligned your plan so that it's at a 30-degree angle. And then the opposite side will be at a 60-degree angle. Once you've done that, using your triangle and this bottommost point, pull that down on your drafting page and draw a reference line. So I'm going to draw my reference line here. I'll do it this direction so you guys can see. And draw it all along here. Okay? And then I'm going to start from that bottommost point, and I have located the center of my page, and I'm going to start my drawing like 3 inches below that, and then using my triangle I'm going to start to draw the walls. These are the CMU block walls, so that's my starting point here, and I can see then I'm going to, now I'm just going to draw the plan as an oblique. Now I've got my line there. So keep your eraser guard handy and your eraser. I can see these are in the same plane, right? So I'm going to keep using that line. I'm going to mark where my walls are intersecting that line. So, got my T-square, my triangle, and I can see I've got a wall there, and I have a wall here. Okay, these are going to be my vertical walls. So what I'm going to do then is erase this in-between zone, right? Don't need that. All right. Then I can use my 60-degree triangle to draw my walls in the other direction. Right? So that's my 60-degree line. I'm going to start pulling down those vertical lines. I can see this point is along that line as well. And then that's actually where I'm going to start my 30-degree line. It's really about construction, and you start at the bottom, and then you start just pulling your reference lines from there. So I have that intersection. I'm going to pull down this one. Then I know this is now my 60-degree line, right? So I'm drawing a lot of reference lines right now. And then we'll start to mark my elevation lines. So that's up there. And I'm drawing mine pretty dark so that you guys can see, and I hope you can see. Right, those are in the same plane. These are in the same plane. This is set back, so that's my challenge there, right? So this wall, I want to show it as set back from this plane, and I know it's set back that same distance. That's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to show that thickness of wall along here and use it as a reference. So I'm using that intersection and marking it there, and then I'm drawing that 30-degree line back here. All right, because you see that the face of this wall is in front of that, so that's my reference there. All right, so keeping going. This is my outside corner here, right? That outside corner is there. Then I know if I turn my triangle, I'm going to draw my 60-degree reference line back from that. So that's basically this line here. And then I'm going to find my reference start point, which is right there, right? So that's this point here. Now, in my view, I think it's going to be behind my view, but let's keep going with it. Then I'm going back to 30 degrees here. I'm going to pull that down. From there, I'm going to draw my reference line out. 30 degrees. Then I'm going to start pulling my verticals down again. So I've got my outside corner all the way over there. Drew that one up at that point there. Drew that one up. And that's my line down there. All right, great. I think we've got enough now where I want to draw in sort of the planes of my walls. So you're going to use your scale or your ruler. It's up to you. Now you can go back, if you don't remember how high these walls are, you can go back and measure, and I can see that these are 10-foot high CMU blocks, right? So I'm going to draw a 10-foot high wall at 1/8 inch scale. So I'm going to start down here again. I like to start sort of at the bottom here. And we said it's 10 feet, so that's 8, 9, 10 there. I'm going to go ahead and mark that 10 feet. And I'm going to use my triangle. All right. And then I'm going to rotate it to my 60-degree side. And I'm continuing to use my 10-foot line. Now I'm using this to locate this intersection here, right, which is that point there, right? And then you've got to rotate this around again to get my line. Okay, so I'm starting to get my planes drawn. Right, so you can see that one, I've only extended it to the end of the wall, and then the wall actually jogs back, so I'm not going to see it. This wall now, we can, using that intersection in my 60-degree triangle, continue drawing that back. So this plane here is actually, look at that up there, that wall. So I need to actually draw this wall here from that point down. Right? That's that outer point. And then I would also see this line here. That is this plane here. Right, so I drew from there to there, so I'm going to draw this plane. Now it does start to get a bit confusing, so you want to sort of keep moving back and forth. And then you can go over and darken things or poche things as you need to. So I've got that. And then also going to see that there. So then it's quite satisfying once you start sort of getting into the rhythm of it. Right, so you can see these two planes are these two sides of that structure there. Go ahead and draft that third wall now. Now, if you really are talented, you can start to get the dimensionality of the wall in there too. So I would aim with first getting these sort of box planes in, and then you can start to add the dimensionality. Okay, so let's see. I don't have the dimensionality of this in here yet, so let's start adding that. So I'm just sort of double checking the outside corners. Seems like I've got it. All right. So let's talk about adding the thickness of the walls. And I'm hoping you can see I have 3 walls here, right? So this is one wall, second wall, and third wall. And these make up this U shape on my plan. So how about adding that dimensionality? I would go ahead now and work through the inside corners of my square wall. So I'm going to mark those as reference points. I'm just dashing in verticals. And then I'm going to work my way around to add in where those exactly lie. Now I know I can draw along here those inside tabs, and then where they meet, I can draw with great precision. And then not only that, I know now that inside corner is also going to carry down, right? Now, let's just clean up all my reference lines, especially on this one, so I can show you guys exactly what we've done. Okay, almost there. And let me switch my ledge. We'll go over it very darkly. So I'm going to switch to a 2B from my 2H. It's going to be very dark. But it is my wall that is the most prominent position. Triangle to do this. And even this is actually a 30-60 triangle, so you can just sort of rotate it around our verticals in there. All right, and that is how you do a 30-60 oblique plan. You can see how we've started to work our way around. I am going to let you guys continue that portion, and I will show you when I've finished mine.